Hey everyone, this is Gordon again with my Module 2 response post. Um, in this one, I thought Todd did an excellent job laying out, just a clear-cut example from his own from his own experiences working at Methodist University for a lot of the readings that took place in this module. And I thought it just did a great job explaining and putting this to a real-life scenario for these theories. When he talked about his experience with some of the football players, Chickering, said that one with an educational environment exerts a powerful influence on student development, and he listed several key influences. But I think mainly the one that Todd talked about were his student-faculty relationship, and if he could talk to the players and get to know them on a personal level, and for them to trust him as not only an administrator but almost as a friend, I think he could get convey his message of and be more of a positive influence, and then taking something away from that relationship as well. Um, I know he had talked about how a lot of them are a long ways from home. I think he said Florida is where the majority of the football players were from, and I'm sure that is, it's a huge adjustment being that far away from home and being 18, 19 years old, and it's also a huge adjustment for them to come from whatever high school that they went to and where they were a star athlete and they were probably popular and people knew them for their role on the football field, and instead now that they're coming to a smaller school where sports are so popular, but they're not as prominent as a bigger school, and that as everyone is they were perceived, or they were in their hometowns, they were known as the jock, or the athlete. Now that they need to establish an identity uh, beyond playing sports, and how they can do that themselves is, people let's see, they can establish their identity by coming more involved in student life and student organizations, whether it be in the residence hall or Greek life or different clubs, various clubs on campus, and just taking their responsibilities as being a student a lot more serious. This is where I think goes into developing a purpose. I mean, as he stated and I've stated before, that if they're playing at a Division III level, obviously they have the talent enough to play you know a college sport, but it probably more than likely will not be that their career in life. So I mean, it's great that this athletics brought them and gave them a chance to to be a student in college and pursue a degree. But they really need, while they're there, develop a purpose. That's one of Chickering, one of his vectors, developing a purpose of being on campus while you're there to play football, but you're also there to hold up your grades and hold up your part of the bargain, and be a student athlete and succeed in the classroom, not always on the football field. You're there to get the degree just to better yourself. And I think through mentors and administrators like Todd going the extra step in doing so, I think that a lot of students, while they might have some stress and have some difficulty adjusting to their new roles on college campuses, they can be successful as well. Thanks.